Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of 911 on Fox, Season 5, Episode 8. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows as well as scripted shows. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So, we have two comments from the last episode. All right, come on, phone. Yes, here we go. Uma Storytown World says those curls are popping, ma'am. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Okay. We're going to reply is from Usha Morrison channel or Usha. I apologize. So if you can break that down to me so I can be saying your name correctly, if you happen to comment in the future, please do that because I don't want to be butchering people's names. And this person says, sure are. Greetings, Queen. I was like, thank you, boo. Thank you, Uma, Storytime World, and Usha Morrison's channel. I appreciate it, y'all. I'm trying. I really, really am. And child, since I haven't really been flat twisted my hair in styles in a while, child. I be like, my mind be saying this, but my hand is like, I'm supposed to be doing this. And then I'm getting frustrated because I done got too twisted in, and I'm like, this ain't looking how I want it to look. And then I get frustrated, but I be trying to get it together. So thank you talking about the curls. I appreciate it. So we gonna get into this episode, y'all. It was several times that I wanted to fast forward to make sure that people was all right. It was one of those episodes I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on? I'm scared for the people. Especially when the show starts off with David telling Michael that he wants to go to Hades to help out in the relief effort and that he'll be gone for 2 months. You know, Michael, he's like, I love David and I don't want him to go over there, but I can't tell him that I don't want him to go over there. So Michael goes over to the family's house and lets them know I'm gonna propose to David. They like, okay, that's fine. They already think of David as part of the family anyway. They happy for him. Harry was his only issue was I'ma have 3 Father's Day gifts I'm gonna have to get. That is his only issue in everything. I already got to get my daddy one. I got to get Bobby one. Now I got to get David a Father's Day gift too. He gonna be broke at Father's Day. So the family, they are happy for him. They are happy that he's going to be proposing to David. And this now's like, okay, something gonna happen to David or Michael or both. Whenever there's somebody that something as good is gonna happen to them, something always turns around on them. It does. And I was nervous throughout this whole episode. But we did see like not David, what is it, Michael, picking out rings and everything, and him like, can I get a watch? The Drew was like, well, here's some watches right here, like everything he wanted to do, the outfit he wanted to wear and everything, getting everything together. And they show him walk up to a building, which for whatever reason I thought it was a condo, but it was a hospital. Explosion. I'm like, this is how we doing things. Okay, this is when I was like, yep, Poe David, he gonna be in arms of the angel. I just knew it. You couldn't tell me otherwise. And it was at that point I was like, okay, I need to fast forward. But I can't fast forward. So we see the scene where this little boy, his little sister has just been bored, and he's scared because like he ain't never held a baby before, and his mom and dad is telling him that this is your little sister and you got to protect her. So the nurse was about to take the baby to the nursery or somewhere else, and he's like, where you taking my little sister, because it's my responsibility to protect her. So the parents was like, you can go with the nurse while the nurse takes care of the baby, if I can get my words out today. Well, we look back prior an hour when little boy David, that's not his name. What is his name? Is it Peter? The little boy's name. He bumped into this cart where like a maintenance man was working, and when he did that, some oil spilled on the ground. And I was like, okay, then the maintenance man cleaned it up. That was out. Like we go back to real time, and this is when things starting to looking like a Rube Goldberg machine type situation going on because the oil didn't spilled. And let me get into my notes so I can break it down. Little boy bumps in cart, spills some flammable liquid. Flammable liquid spills into the closet where they keep the oxygen tanks. Nurse goes in there, slips, and falls on this flammable liquid, dropping her keys. She gets up now, realizing that her keys have fallen, and they've been falling like right at where you close the door. So she's steady jamming it. Why she's not pulling the door back and trying to see what is jammed on the door? She's steady trying to ram this. All the while, the keys is on flammable liquid, and keys is scratching on the floor. Next thing you know, explosion. She's knocked back. Boom, bam, boom. That's why I call it a Rube Gold type machine. The spill, sliding over there, nurse falling, keys falling, bam, 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 explosion. If y'all remember on Final Destination, when the teacher was basically killed by a Rube Goldberg machine. Well, not so much a machine. It's like one thing did this, causing this, causing this, causing that, and bam, she was no longer here with us. Well, while this is happening, Michael is in the middle of a brain surgery. He's sitting there listening to his Sugar Hill Gang music, doing his surgery like he always does, and then explosion. The boy that was with the nurse, he didn't came to, and like nurse, she's sitting up laying there, not sure if she was alive or not, but he hears his little sister. She's just like fresh in this world, don't know what's going on, but she's safe. So he scoops up his little sister and grabs her and goes into the room and calls the dispatch like, I can't find my mom and daddy. It was a big boom. I had my little sister with me. We inside of a hospital room. So what's her name? I don't remember her name on here, but she the doggone it, old but new dispatch lady who's always hard on May. She gets the phone call and telling him everything he needs to do. Get some towels up under the table, pour some water on the towels, asking him what door, like what room is he in. When Buck and Eddie, they come in looking for the little, like going down the aisle, trying to find room 318 and everything, and they don't have their water hose with it, so they have to use a fire extinguisher, which is helping but not helping much. And when they get to the room 318, it's like room 318 is gone. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to fast forward because I need to make sure this little boy and this baby is all right. He's already coughing and everything else. Line becomes disconnected between these two. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I know the mom and daddy, they over there finna have a nervous wreck because both of their kids is lost inside of a building that's on fire. Was Buddy, Buck and Eddie are leaving, the scene. They're like upset because like they wasn't able to help the little boy and his little sister. Well, we get another call. It's the little boy again. He's calling old new dispatcher. She done walked off because this is too much for her. He's like, is anybody here to help me? She was like, they was just there. He's like, he's still looking for help. It turns out he was looking at a reflection of the number and not the number itself. So Buck and Daddy was able to run, rush, and get there and get him and his little sister out and get them to safety. And I was like, okay. Whew. That was a sign of relief right there because I was like, I don't know what I would do. Like, I wouldn't want to be a firefighter or be married to a firefighter because I would be scared every time they come out because I'm telling you, at least once a month, there is in some kind of fire or some kind of plant in the surrounding Houston area. It never fails. So we have this man. He looked so familiar, and I could not pick up on where he was at. But if y'all remember where he's from, drop it in the comment section below. It's his last day of chemo, and he didn't rung the bell and everything. And this is when the explosion goes off. The firefighters there, Hen and I believe it's that young boy. They are there to help. And he's fine, but he's like, y'all need to get these nurses. He's like, nurse such and such is over here. We need to go over here to find nurse such and such. And he was able to lead the firefighters to where the nurse is at. He was basically like, I survived stage 4 cancer. This is not going to take me out. So right when they was finding the last nurse and getting her, he's like, "Get her out of here!" And then the ceiling collapses. I was like, "Are you serious? This man just took he's done with cancer, done with chemo. His cancer is gone, and he was taken out by a collapsed wall. That is so messed up." So we got David. He decided to stay and operate on this patient. He can't leave his patient, but he also tells, the staff there, y'all, the nurses and, the surgical nurses and all them people handling the equipment, y'all can leave. But they was like, no, we here with you. So they switched everything from we're not using oxygen because we're not trying to have this go boom like 808. We need to be pumping him manually. We using flashlights because the electricity is out. Where we at? Bobby, Michael was doggone losing his mind because he's like, David is not out here. We don't know what's going on. So Bobby and the 118 go to find David. It's like, David, look at here. We need you to get up out of here. He can't leave his patient or his patient's going to die. He's like, I need 12 minutes. So, like, 118, mount up. We need to, keep this fire under control so we can save, David's life and this patient and these nurses. Like, but the fire was getting like real close, and I was getting scared because I was like, now we got, Bobby and Doggo David stuck inside here with these nurses and everything. Like, I ain't know what to do with myself. But they was able to finally. He was telling him like, look here, Michael's gonna propose to you. I was like, Bobby, no, you ruining the surprise. Michael wanted to propose on his own. Don't do that. That's how I was at first. But he was like, I need you part of the family now, and I'm gonna need you to be here. So I'm gonna need you to get up out of here. But he was like, no, I can't leave my patient. I cannot do it. But so he was able to, finish operating on the patient and everything. And 118 was able to, keep the fire under control and whatnot. And David was able to walk out. And as soon as he walked out, he was like, yes. Yeah, so Dave was like, yeah. I mean, Michael was like, yeah. It's like, yeah. But I was like, where the patient at? Where he at? But they finally wheeled him out. And I was like, that would be like a crazy situation. You wake up from your surgery in the hospital that you was having your surgery and it's on fire. Like the few times that I've had surgery, I've always been scared either I wasn't gonna wake up or I was gonna wake up during surgery because I like watching surgical shows. By the way, I'm done with we're gonna get that in a minute. I've been scared that I was gonna wake up and feel every single pain that there was, or that I wasn't gonna wake up at all. But yeah. So once Michael gets back with the family, he lets them know that he's moving to Hades and he's gonna go there and he's gonna help rebuild. David's gonna be, on the medical side helping with the treatment, and I'm gonna be here helping build houses and buildings and stuff like that. Harry then gave his okay. The family's like, okay, is this what you want to do? But I was like, we ain't gonna have Michael no more. I'm sad about that. I like Michael as a character on here. I do. But I was like, ugh. So I guess Michael ain't gonna be here no more. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means leave a comment below. If you were new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like and share with your people. You can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.